Hello there guys, my name is Josh HDG and I'd like to welcome you to episode 1 of my Jamie Vardy My Player Career Mode. In this series we'll be playing as Jamie Vardy at Leicester and attempting to achieve a few objectives which I'm going to set myself in a second. These objectives are: win the Premier League, play Champions League football, make the England squad for the Euros or a World Cup, one or the other, either is a success, and become the league's top scorer and win the Golden Boot. All a pretty... They're not difficult, but they're a bit of a challenge, you know. They're sort of things that could make the series go on for 2-3 seasons. And as you've just seen, our objectives are we need to score 7 goals, 5 assists, an average match rating of above 6, and something else which I didn't quite catch. So first of all, we're doing the training drills. I need you guys to leave some comments. Would you like to see me actually play the training drills, or just simulating like I am at the moment? And we'll simulate that 3, 2, 1, and we get an F, D, D, a C, and an A, which is quite bad considering my player's rating already. Like he should be getting the high stuff. Should be getting the high rating. Should be getting B's and A's. So we're going to go into the first game against Torino, who are Juventus' local rival. Actually, bit of a fun fact for you who aren't familiar with the Serie A. And we're kicking off. We get the ball down the wing. We play a little 1-2. Pace our man. Get the cross into, I believe that is Amate, and he works the keeper, but the keeper makes a pretty routine save. And that was the theme for the game, us attacking. We just didn't seem to trouble their keeper enough. We got a cross in, and I should have buried that. Vardy at the front post headers it right into the side netting. So Torino are now on the attack, and they have a pretty much identical chance to the one I have, and he does the exact same. He does the exact same and misses, but puts it right to the keeper. And now this is a part of the game that really did my head in when I was playing it, because I paced their players down the wing. It looks like I'm gonna get myself a goal, and I get snapped. Surely this is a red card. I'm running through, clean on goal. I got a shot off. I'm gonna get a shot off if I run a few 4 meters, and he brings me down. But this is the bit that really got on my tits. I'm not on the penalty. Why am I not on the penalty? Make it even better. He misses. He misses. That broke my heart right there. I was so pissed off at the time. But life goes on, and we get the corner. I call for it off Kante. Have a shot, and it's saved by the keeper. That's the story of this game. Their keeper was just pulling off save after save after save, and the shots we was having at him wasn't really doing much for us. There wasn't really troubling him enough, and we got let off there. Their player ran down the wing, crossed it in, and he heads it off the post, and that was the final action of the first half. So we kick off the second half with our players just passing it around, playing some nice stuff. We got me on the ball here, and I play it to, I believe that is Okazaki, and he plays a lovely little ball to Schlupp, who crosses it in. And I make a nuisance of myself, set up Okazaki, but yet again, as you can see, put it right in the side netting, and that's the story of this game. And here's a major let-off. Their player runs through, I think it's Maxi, and how can you mess up a 1v1 that bad? He literally ran through and just stuck it wide. A little long shot there for me. Now again, their keeper was just equal to everything I was throwing at him, and that was how the game finished. A very entertaining 0-0 game, if I must say so myself, because normally in career modes, what I normally find is you play 0-0 games where the computer will just pass it. They spend half of the fucking game passing it around the back non-stop, and it was quite refreshing to play a 0-0 game with a lot of chances, because normally it's just a pass it around the back fest. But that game broke the trend. So we're doing some more training here. We get an F, B, A, and some others I didn't catch because I think I've sped the video up a bit too much, and we reject an offer from Bolton. Why would Jamie Vardy, the country's best striker, want to go to Bolton Wanderers, who are facing liquidation in the Championship? Silly Bolton. I'm not going to accept 45 grand a week. I'm committed to Leicester, and we're going to the next game against Pacos Ferreira of the Liga NOS, and it's at Crown Lane, second game of the European Shield, which is the pre-season tournament that we're playing in. And right from the off, about 8 minutes in, I'm running down the wing, pace their player, and I just have a shot here, and their keeper gets a foot to it, and that's it basically for that chance. I didn't really do much in the first half until very late into the first half, which you'll see in a moment. So I get the ball back, run through, hit a shot, and their keeper is equal to it. Okay, so it's the 38th minute. This is me on the ball. Vardy He passes it to Moore, I think. Take on 2. Hit a strike. And that's the first goal of the series, guys. And it was an absolute wonderful goal. Jamie Vardy gets the 1-2 and just hits it into the bottom corner from the edge of the box. You don't get much better than that. And then a few minutes later, we're playing it again. We're playing some nice passing football. And I get the ball. I'll pass it to... Oh, I can't even see the names. Vardy again. And we get our second. And we're on for the hat-trick. And 2 goals after a 0-0 start. 2 goals after 45 minutes. That's got to be putting me in Ranieri's plans. Showing him I do not want to leave. Because he seems to be accepting a lot of transfer requests from me. And the answer I'm giving him is always the same. And as you can see, the chance we have for our pen is given to us here. For our pen, for our third, and it's given for a pen. If you watch the replay now, it's the most bullshit penalty. I don't see what he did wrong. Did he step on my feet? Did he tug me back? Let me know in the comments if you can see anything wrong with that. So I get the pen, run up, stutter it, in the back of the net. Jamie Vardy gets his hat-trick, and life is wonderful. And just after that, actually, we was withdrawn from the match. 5 shots, 3 goals. That's not a bad afternoon for a pre-season, you know, just shaking off the cobwebs nicely for when we go into the first game of the season against Sunderland at home at the King Power. And that is pretty much it for this episode of my Jamie Vardy career mode. Would you guys like to see more games an episode, maybe 3 instead of 2? So I'm thinking 2 a game. We got like a 40 game season, 40 odd plus game season. That'll give us about 25 episodes a season. I think that's a decent amount already. But if you guys would like to see some more, just let me know. And we get some emails here about club and country and that. And I'm just messing around with my actions. And there we go. We need a point to progress to the next round of the pre-season cup. And you'll see how we do in the next episode against FC Krasnodar. I might have just butchered that pronunciation. But anyway, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I've been Josh HDG. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Cheers, lads. Bye.